Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the zoo. The minions with me this evening are Tyr,
What up?
SoraLuna,
Hello.
and Adam.
We.
And as it is once again a Friday, and not the first Friday of the month, nor a Friday where something random comes up and I'm unable to be here, or one that I'm traveling, I am again the keeper for this evening, Sanguine. How are all of you doing tonight?
I'm doing amazing.
Yeah,
Very
but
happy.
good day, be able to do anything interesting, have good meals.
Nah, worked hard, got jerked around. Normal Friday stuff.
Copy that. How about you two?
We very yummy dinner. We made a Romanian version of a meatball soup. So that's what I
Nice.
had. It's a childhood favorite of mine. So yay.
Mhm.
I end my week very happy.
With some
Oh,
good
I'll come to your house, eat your food.
You'll be
And
welcome.
how about you, Adam?
Well, I'm glad it's Friday.
Copy that. I actually, for
And-
once, was able to finish making my dinner before stream, and I had an
Oh.
absolutely fantastic meal. It was chicken tenders, homemade, of course, fries, homemade, of course, with a vinegary cabbage salad. So effectively, just coleslaw mix with a really nice smoked balsamic, which helps cut through the fattiness of the tenders and fries.
Okay.
All served up with a Two Towns Cider House Polar Party, which is a blueberry and elderflower cider.
Hmm.
Again, that sounds rather tasty, Sanguine.
It was absolutely delicious. Oh, and of course, I made a quick dipping sauce for my tenders and fries.
And this time, he
What
did not
dipping
forget
sauce
the
did you
wavy.
have?
It was effectively a smoked garlic ranch and ketchup dipping sauce.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's one of those combos that I had when I was really little at one point, and I just started eating ketchup and ranch mixed together. It sounds disgusting. It looks kind of gross. It tastes delicious. So,
Well, I'd be interested to try it. You had
So would
me
I.
at smoked garlic, so that I'm down for that.
yep. And that's what I
Roasted
add to
garlic.
it now. So, I made it up from scratch and added in a good bit of smoked garlic. So it had that nice smoky and garlicky bite to it. Very nice.
Okay.
And a good smoky flavor is always a plus on any meal, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
So yeah, that was my dinner this evening, and it turned out fantastic.
Yum.
So, any of you guys get up to anything interesting during the week, or hear any news that made you go, "Oh, the fuck,"
Oh,
or
you
just
kidding?
laugh?
They sentenced Trump earlier.
Oh, they
Which-
actually did the sentencing.
Yeah, he what essentially he got was a deferral, if you will.
Yep.
He's technically sentenced, but it's a deferral.
He was pretty much labeled, and that's all they wanted. Like, let's be real. This is
Yeah, but it'll
it's-
never
it's
stand up to
court.
appeal.
No, it will, but it. The thing is, the whole point of the trial, and this exactly proves it, and I think they said it too, was they just wanted to be able to label him as a
felon.
criminal, yeah, felon.
But-
So that was a whole point. It's look,
It was a show trial.
But
all it's gonna do is open it up for all the other presidents. Congratulations.
No, I got one better for you though. Chris Rock said this, and it was honest to God to truth. Don't fuck with Donald Trump. Don't arrest him. All you're gonna do is make him even more fucking popular.
Yep.
Like,
And what Adam said is absolutely correct as well, because for the longest time it was just not done. You just wouldn't go after former presidents
yeah,
because it was known that if you went after former presidents, well, then every former president is
fair
liable.
game.
Yeah, they're fair game. If they did anything untoward during their presidency or after their presidency, have at them.
Mm-hmm.
Or
No,
before
have
their
at them.
presidency. But
Up and at them.
they avoided that. They avoided that. They avoided that. And then it was decided that, well, no, Trump is really evil, so it's good that we break decorum and we make this something that we now do because Orange Man.
Mm-hmm.
Orange Man bad. We have to take out Orange Man bad.
Yep.
Well, we have 10 days, so we shall see what happens between now and then.
But again, you know how you defeat Trump, and I'll say this till the sky turns blue and bursts into fucking flames. Ignore it. When he started raging, when he was raging in his corner and being ignored, he'd have disappeared. He wouldn't have, but you know what I mean. He wouldn't have had so much leverage.
It's the old thing of, do you know what you make when you have someone who says that they're going to be persecuted and then you start to do so?
A martyr?
Not a martyr, you have a prophet at that point.
But yeah.
Because they predicted that you're going to do something, and you did it. Do you know what you have when someone who says that they're going to be silenced for what they said is silenced by you?
You have someone, a prophet, I guess. You have someone that's honestly know what the fuck to say.
You have a prophet again. Do you know what you have when you have someone who says that they're going to be persecuted and they're going to be silenced and nothing fucking happens to them?
A liar and a fool?
A laughing stock and a liar. If you want to break someone like that, what you have to do is you have to treat what they're saying. If you believe that what they're saying is ridiculous, you laugh at it. You don't silence them. You don't say, you can't say that. You don't try to make it so that no one can hear them. You laugh, and then you explain why what they said is patently absurd.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't like being laughed at. People don't find people that are laughed at particularly convincing. So that's how you break a lot of this shit. If you actually believe that you're in the right and they're in the wrong. You don't give them power. You don't persecute them. You don't go after them. You laugh at them. You explain why they're wrong. And you continue on and you explain what you're doing and why you're doing it and how you're doing it and how you're the better option. This is the thing that drove me crazy when it came to the punch a Nazi rhetoric. Because I was going, okay, so you just explained to everyone and demonstrated to everyone that they were right in what they were saying? Because when they said that the other side is violent, they're going to try to persecute us, they're going to attack us, they're going to try to silence us, and then you attacked them, you persecuted them, and you tried to silence them. Well, anyone else that felt kind of out of sorts would look at that and go, well, maybe they're right. And the more that you push people away from civility, the more that you push people away from your position, the more you push them into other people's arms. And if you don't like those groups, don't push people into their arms.
Yep. But I don't think the left gets that. I don't think they understand that concept.
The problem is, I don't think most people understand that concept. And
Like,
I think that currently, you see it far more actively misunderstood on the left. I will absolutely say that. But there have been times, not even digging back that far, where it's been misunderstood on the right as well.
Fair enough, yeah.
And it just drives me crazy because, no, if you want to actually get rid of these ideas, you make them a laughingstock. This is one of my favorite examples when it comes down to this is, I'm trying to remember the city in, I want to say it was Germany. There was a city in Germany that every year a bunch of neo-Nazis that didn't call themselves neo-Nazis because that's illegal, but they were effectively neo-Nazis, would have these large marches. So they started off with a fairly small march. A bunch of people came to kick the shit out of them, and the march grew the next year. And then people came to kick the shit out of them, and the march grew the next year. People came to kick the shit out of them, and it grew again. And it just kept on growing until it was one of the largest in Europe. Do you know how it actually ended up being cut down?
How?
Instead of showing up to physically assault the neo-Nazi group, what they did was they made it into a walkathon. So the neo-Nazis showed up and they started their march, and rather than being physically attacked, rather than people screaming at them to go home, they weren't wanted here. People were screaming, saying that, come on, you can go further, you can walk more. And there were these massive signs about
You made them a laughingstock.
every foot that they walked, or every meter that they walked, rather, it was earning X number of euros going to this Jewish fundraiser, this Jewish fund organization, this organization for minorities, that organization for various groups. And it was all the groups that they were talking about how these are the scum of the earth. And the counter-protesters went, okay, we'll make it a walkathon, funding all these different groups. And people showed up and they were cheering on the marchers, telling them, come on, you can walk further, you can go on, you haven't reached this far, and celebrating milestones in the march that they were doing, because that means that these groups got this amount of money. And suddenly all the neo-Nazis were going, I don't think I want to walk here anymore. I don't like this. And
So,
in short,
so essentially you defeated it by doing nothing.
you defeated it by taking the absolute piss out of it.
Oh, yeah.
By making it a joke. Not by doing nothing, but by showing how ridiculous it is. And instead of building them up as this great big threat, this great big danger to everyone, and oh, look at this group, aren't they so scary, aren't they so impressive and awful, they made it, look at this group, isn't it adorable, they think that they're hating people, but really they're helping people. Oh, look at the little tykes.
They're not monsters. They're just good boys.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a decent strategy for certain groups, but
it works for any group that is
not really
outwardly.
Well, okay, cartoonishly evil, sure. When you see Cobra marching in the streets, go ahead and pull this.
Not even that. But if you had a feminist march and you turned it into a walkathon for men's shelters,
Take the piss right out of them.
yeah.
But why?
Because that's how you actually deal with it. You can deal with groups that are advocating horrendous shit by refuting their positions and stripping them of any sort of majesty that they have. And by majesty, I mean the perception that they are powerful. And you grow these organizations by making them seem powerful.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, it was kind of odd choice picking like a feminist thing and then men's shelter. I mean, at least with your fictional Nazi people.
That wasn't fictional. That was something that actually happened here.
Well, no, I got you because it did that. I'm well aware in Illinois. But usually they get permits and shit. So I mean, they go around and not to say, oh yeah, I'm a Nazi, but it's a little bit different. They have the ability to do this, and sure, you can go and counter protest it with some goofy antics like that. But I mean,
and it takes the piss out of them.
Well,
does it?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody. If say your group gets a permit to do something, nobody's saying you can't go there and join in, if you will.
Well, I mean, again, like counteractive, a group of LGBTQ people get a permit to have a parade, and all of a sudden, a bunch of people decide to counter protest. I mean, first off,
Antifa does it all the fucking time.
No, you understand that the police would be all over them and saying, "Hey, they have a permit to march, so they could do whatever they want."
Yeah, that's why you don't.
So that's you can, and again, you can push on that. We haven't seen it, so let's just be real. We haven't seen that.
The thing is,
we have.
Where?
You can't.
Remember the Straight Pride Parade, and they got it shut down.
Wait,
and Adam, the thing is that
where was the Straight Pride Parade? Go ahead.
Your argument against it is that, well, they have these permits and you can't stop them from marching.
No, I just find the concept interesting. To be like, to mock them in terms of yeah, we're gonna march right alongside you.
No, I wasn't marching right alongside. It was cheering on their march's progress.
Well, yeah, and I understand
it into a walkathon, which
and to make them
does
look,
not infringe
foolish
upon their march at all. So it won't be something that the cops can crack down on, because the cops can't go, well, you're preventing them from marching. No, I'm not. In fact, I'm actively cheering them on every mile that they go, every step that they take. I'm cheering that on.
I'm actively helping them,
preventing them.
Okay, I mean, I don't know if that's gonna cause as much of an impact on their. I mean, yeah, for them, they might. Oh shit, we're adding to the cause, but I don't know, man.
Ridicule.
This whole thing sounds goofy as shit. I'm just gonna be like,
that's kind of the beauty of it. It is goofy as shit.
Adam, I got one for you. So say
if I want it.
the scenario you say they're having a gay pride parade, and you somehow, to take the piss out them, you decide to organize a walkathon. You don't advertise it, but you organize it. You get sponsors, and so for every mile they walk, again, your group is doing something alongside theirs without them knowing. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, no, you can hold signs. You can do shit like that.
But yeah,
you aren't impeding their travel.
You're not, but I don't know if you've seen a lot of these things, but they won't let you do that alongside them. Like if they purchased this area to be able to do this. Even the gay people, they will not let you sit there and have protests against it. They will fight against you. Probably the gay people, probably more so than the fucking Nazis. I'm not gonna lie.
The Westboro Baptist Church that goes to gay pride events all the fucking time and protest. They're within their rights to do it.
But they don't march alongside them.
And I'm not
to say
saying
march, but like parade.
alongside.
You know,
I'm not saying parade. I'm not saying.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I understand your concept, but I think, I don't know. In practice, I don't think it would work. I think you might have interruptions, and not so much like a full-fledged like, yeah, they're gonna allow you to go the whole parade route doing this shenanigans. At some point, they're gonna have people getting you out of there. And again, I'm not saying, yeah, I defend these, but again, that's why I said, hey, the LGBTQ.
To the point where
these parades would sit there and say, yeah, no, you're not allowed to. We paid for these permits. We want, to be able to do what we're going to do.
And again, it does nothing to impede their permits.
Yeah, it does if they don't want you there. Yes, it does. And there's plenty of footage of, especially with LGBTQ plus people saying, hey, we don't want you even filming around us. Get out of here. And the police were like, hey, they paid for this area. You got to get out.
Even if you're out in public, you can like, the law is clear.
No. Again, I'm going with paid permit areas. And again, we're talking parade areas. I'm going with this extremely narrow, goofy fucking parade route that you guys fucking conjured. Okay, you did it.
Shit. Adam. I said, here's an example that happened in history, an actual thing that was done. Here's how it worked. Here's what they did. And this is something that can be done in similar situations.
And I'm also showing you instances where...
No, you aren't. You're saying, well, in this hypothetical situation, that I have absolutely no evidence.
No, are you fucking kidding me?
Hold on,
fucking
Adam.
Illinois, the fucking Nazis were able to fucking parade around, and the cops were pushing people away from it. Are you kidding me? No,
Adam.
they got the permits, and again, even with LGBTQ plus going from the opposite direction, they had the right. When people tried to protest, the cops were pushing them away because they said, "Hey, you paid to do this. You are allowed to do this." When
people tried to interfere with their right to march, with their right to assembly, and they tried to attack the marchers, they tried to block the marchers' paths. When they tried to do shit like that, yes, absolutely. Which is what I started the explanation with, because that's what was started in that instance as well. That's how it started. It started with people attacking the marchers. It started with people blocking the paths of the marchers, with people trying to interrupt the march. And every year that happened, it grew in size. Then once the interference stopped, it was not interference. It was then turned to ridicule. And ridicule.
Oh, okay. So in one instance, or in a couple instances, we have these few people who sat there and decided to fucking goof off on these people, and so that's why where the fuck did this come from? I thought we were talking about delicious foods.
Adam.
Well, that wasn't even the lead into this. It was an entirely different story.
And you ran with it, Adam. I don't know where you're running, but you're going somewhere.
No, all right, really quickly.
Holy
Adam.
Shit.
Really quickly, Adam. If you're out in public, you have no expectation to privacy. If I want to record you while you're out in public, I can. Like you have no.
Hold on. Hold on. So, am I not allowed to take a piss outside either, sir?
No, that's indecent exposure.
Oh, okay. Well, then, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
You just said like the LGBT don't like you filming. I can film if there's a parade.
Not wanting to film.
If there's a parade going down my street and I want to record it, even if they don't want me recording them, they can't stop me.
I didn't say anything about
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
That was an example you gave explicitly. You said that with the LGBT pride parades, that there have been examples of people that they didn't want filming and the cops have prevented people from filming. You said that explicitly.
No, not filming, moving.
No, you said filming.
You said filming
recording.
explicitly.
Oh, okay, well, I didn't mean filming because that doesn't make sense, but moving around. Because in context of what we were talking about in terms of people roaming around and doing their parade bullshit,
Well,
yeah, nobody can. The police will say, yeah, they already have the area to be able to roam around. They're going to do it.
Rodden, to my point, you have to prove that I'm harassing you. I could just be going the exact same way as you. Like, there's a specific way I go home. And like several other people that I know go this specific way. Are they harassing me? Are they following me just because they use the exact same path I use?
Yeah, but
no, they're not.
If they're intentionally getting in your way.
If that is where you're bringing up a
I don't even see
argument
Rotten said,
than what I'm saying.
I don't think Rotten said filming, though.
The filming was something that you brought up, which is why.
Yeah, no, and that was a mistake on my part. So.
I would just answer Rod's saying that. Yes, if I'm actively trying to harass you, if I'm following you and saying like you're a piece of shit, you're an asshole, that's active harassment. However, me going the same way you go is not harassment. It is.
If you have an event going on and someone follows that event, if you have a mobile event, someone follows that event, filming it, that isn't harassment either. If they try to impede the event, that's harassment.
Yes.
Or that can be harassment, depending on how it's done. If they try to impede the event, that is violating their permitting for having the event. Which is why that wasn't anything involved in the example that I gave, nor in anything that I was recommending doing. Which is why I was getting progressively more confused every time that you said, yes, every time that you try to impede the transit. Well, that at no point did I say impede transit. At no point did I say impede the event. That, in fact, was exactly opposite of what I was saying. Where rather than impeding, rather than attacking, rather than doing what was tried time and time again and continues to be tried by a score of different people in a score of different instances on the left, on the right, rather than attacking the people advocating for shit that you don't like, you can attack their points, but rather than attacking, you make it funny, which takes away any majesty that they have. Again, the way that I'm using majesty in this context is that majesty means their ability to seem big, imposing, and threatening. So you take away any majesty that they have, and you turn whatever they're trying to do on its head, not by preventing them from doing anything, but by doing something over the top of what they're doing. And the thing is that you don't even need to have you don't even need to be physically present in order to turn a march into a walkathon. You can do that entirely online.
Hold on a second. I want to say something. Rodden, if you're out in public and I'm filming in your general direction, you can request I stop. I don't have to. If I'm not actively filming you, even if I am actively filming you, you're out in public. There's a level of privacy that is expected when you're out in public versus in a closed building. If you're in a private residence, I can't film you in a private residence without your permission. If you're in a building, I can't film you in that building.
As long as it's a private establishment.
Yeah, like it's a private establishment. However, if you're out in the park and I'm filming, I don't want to be filmed. Don't point the camera at me. Fuck you.
At least within the U.S.
Yes, in the U.S. You don't have that. It's called a reasonable expectation of privacy. When you're in public, you don't have that. Yes, it can be dickish if I film you, but it is not. Oh well, I'm going to see you because you filmed me. No, you can't. You're in public. It's not like, say, there's no nuisance streamers. The reason why they get away with that shit in public sometimes, reasonable expectations. Hey, you can't tell them not to film you. Yo, Serenity. Yo, yes. Now, where was I?
But yeah, there's things that only end up building up whatever group you're trying to argue against, and playing into what they say is going to happen. If they say they're going to be attacked and you attack them, it gives them credence. If they say that they're going to be persecuted and you persecute them, it gives them credence. If you don't attack them,
God damn it,
you don't silence them, you don't persecute them, you just go, yeah, here's why they're wrong, and by the way, this is funny as shit. That doesn't feed into,
damn it,
their growth and their continuation. And this is where, to draw it back, because you asked, how did we get here, Adam? We're talking about the legal persecution of Trump, or the sentencing of Trump that recently happened. And it started with, it's dumb as shit that they went after him the way that they did, because he said, they're going to go after me. And what they did was, the moment that they could, they went after him, which built up his appeal to a large number of people, because they went, oh, he predicted that they were going to do X, Y, Z. They did X, Y, Z. Maybe he understands these people better than we thought.
I'm sorry to keep interrupting, and sorry, Rod, but harassment is an actual...
Holy fuck! I think I need a fucking shot after that. Jesus. Sorry,
Jesus.
Lord. I am sorry, Lord. I can't believe that it came that full round. Thank you, sir.
You asked how we got
Go
there.
ahead
I figured
there.
I'd explain how we got there.
No, I gotcha, sir. God bless you. Go ahead. Fucking tear. Whatever you have to fucking say.
Okay, buddy. I'm just gonna play the game and move on.
What game are you playing here?
Freedom Wars Remastered. This is one of my favorite old games from the PSPR.
Cool.
It is one of the more unique Monster Hunter clones. So the basic premise is, like, you have to work off a 1,000,000-year sentence.
Nice.
In this society, just being born makes you a sinner and gives you a 1,000,000-year sentence. Because the resources are so fucking low in this world.
Oh, so the blame is placed on the child.
Yeah, like it's so.
Born.
Yes, because when they're born, they're drained on resources, and resources are really limited. So you have to work off your 1,000,000-year sentence by doing various work. It's possible to do it. I've seen it done before.
It's warped post-apocalyptic original sin?
Yes, pretty much, yes.
Okay. And yeah, Rotten, if you're following one person around specifically, then it can be harassment. If you're filming an area and that person happens to be in that area, or you're filming an event and that person happens to be in that event, then it isn't harassment. But if you are just going after one person and you're filming everything that they're doing, yeah, then can be harassment and or stalking, depending on the situation.
Oh, so my apologies for the
All good.
explosion. But in terms of news, I really didn't. I kind of want to, but I don't want to talk about the current news because there is a lot of current news going on, and it is covering a wide range of topics. And, I'm fairly sure that there are people who might have some mixed feelings on some of these discussions. But one thing that did happen was CES. Did any of you see all the new tech that's coming out? Are you afraid of the robots and shit that's coming?
I don't think I've seen what's come out
what's
of
her
CES
face?
this year.
Yes, I've seen. I don't know her name, but I've seen it.
Let's see where did your minds go? I was talking about Nvidia's robot lineup. Are you talking about the sex doll robot?
That wasn't a sex doll. That was a horror doll.
No.
I don't think that's a sex doll. Isn't she like one of those companions ones, like for people who need companions?
And what you mean Sora's newest film star.
Oh, jeez.
No. We are not. We are pro-humans here.
You don't allow for any AI work?
No. We like to contribute to the art making community, so no AI, no Chat GPT writing scripts.
You prefer keeping up with homegrown horticulture?
Right on a croc script.
Emphasis on the first part.
Well, hold on. Maybe you can clench on to the steampunk market.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No.
That's interesting.
That is a question. If someone gets body augmentation, would they still be allowed in a SoraLuna production?
Yes, that's fine. Okay. If they started consciously as a human.
So you're pro transhumanism.
That's fine. Yeah.
She allows
to make your life
cyborgs,
better,
just
make you feel better
robots.
is fine, but it still has to be in at some point the consciousness was born in a human body.
Sora, so I have to say this because I fucking find it funny. You're against the thinking machines. You're gonna go full Dune on us. Got it.
So see, the thing is that I always thought so. I know how I'm gonna die in the robot revolution because I don't know if it's the second or third Transformers one, the one where they had I can't remember. Anyway, at one point the old spark kind of makes everything come alive, and one of the little evil robots was like a cassette player or something. Anyway, it was adorable, and I'm like, and my whole time in the theater I was like, oh, I wouldn't mind if my CD player came alive and I had a little buddy, like a little robot pet. So
See, just combining it was a cassette player and then Adams, you want to fuck it. The first thing that popped into my mind was Sora wouldn't mind sticking her pencil in its cylinder and rewinding.
God.
It wouldn't be my pencil, sir. I just direct it.
Sora and Soundwave. Sora would get with the mini box.
No.
I have to Google the pictures.
No, don't Google the pictures. You're gonna be put on the list.
No, Sora. You know what, Sora? You're gonna get with what's his name? With the Starscream. That's what she's gonna get with.
You only get with Starscream if you want to be cheated on.
Oh.
There's
she can't get with Megatron.
There was a coworker who was like, "Hey, I was chatting up with this girl, but somebody told me that she looked like Starscream," and he showed a picture, and I was like, because at first, like my old ass was like, "Wait, Starscream."
I like Laserbeak. I like Laserbeak. I want a Laserbeak.
Oh my god! But they showed a picture of Starscream, and he's all upper fucking body, and dude, this picture of this lady. Woo, no.
built like a shit brick house?
Well, you know, she could. She's supportive.
Yeah, would. 10 out of 10.
I'm sure you would, Sora.
Oh Lord,
Sora's
Jesus
just
Christ.
looking up Autobots and Decepticons,
I am googling
putting them in a
images.
tier
I don't know
list.
them by name.
Sora in disguise.
Next, she's going to look up Rhinox.
She look no. Sora, I got the perfect one for you. Look up tarantulas.
No.
That's
Ah.
from Beast Wars.
Yeah, Beast Wars, tarantulas. Yes.
Well, at least she knows Beast Wars.
I don't remember. I used to watch that as a kid. Hold on. Beast Wars.
So, Starscream, I promise not to leave you until you fall ill.
Sorry, who? No. Sora and Optimus. Optimus is good. If Optimus, but it has to be Liam Neeson's voice narrating, like his voice.
Sora,
Neeson?
I can't see you with the leader. Like, I can see with Hot Rod.
Tarantulas, no.
You look like a Hot Rod girl. Like, I think you and Hot Rod would get it on well.
Okay, I just...
Hold on, I have to Google all these. Hot Rod. Safe search is on, by the way, because I don't trust the internet.
Lord be with these people.
I just found this hilarious.
Oh no, I think he's too young. Is he like the Johnny Storm of the group? I can't remember this one. He seems like the kind of guy.
He's the kid.
Yeah, no.
He's the kid brother that somehow becomes the fucking next leader.
No, I don't have.
Hey,
for
talking
that.
about Fantastic Four.
That's like
have you
that's
seen
too
Sue
gross.
Storm?
It's like having a little kid, you know.
Okay,
Like my favorite's still like Bumblebee. But
this
he's, like, little baby.
Bumblebee's a little kid. Bumblebe's the
Yeah.
autistic one.
this just
he
made
would
me
be my
laugh.
favorite. I just want to put him in like bubble wrap and keep him in the corner somewhere cute.
So I went to a list of
Sorry.
female Transformers, and when I looked at the list of female Transformers, one name just made me laugh my ass off. Here's a
RC?
link to it. Nope. Cheesecake Robot.
Grimlock
And
is
each-
a T-Rex? Oh my god.
yes.
I like
Grimlock.
No.
Oh, I thought.
mean,
Honestly,
I have much to say if he just repeats his name, but 10 out of 10. Yes, I want a dinosaur buddy.
hold on. First off, it's
Thanks, Mr.
probably
Yes.
because my brainasium going, but I heard you say cheesecake, and I was like, I was
Yes.
about to say what kind of flavor of cheesecake, because
Oh,
that'd be
find it.
cool. I haven't had
she looks
cheesecake in a
pink.
while. Oh.
So I would say strawberry cheesecake.
Oh wait, it's real? That's a thing?
Cheesecake Robot is
Oh, shit!
the name of a random female.
Okay, can I just read this?
What is she?
Hold on, let
'Cause-
me just read
Hold
this
on,
out loud.
RC is a female transformer. So is she? What is she? Is she another motorcycle or?
No, she's
She was a female
the background character.
Autobot that was
No.
in the background. So she has just been dubbed Cheesecake Robot.
Oh, okay.
So it says here, when you're run down and nothing's going right, just close your eyes or find a quiet spot and tune your thoughts to the Cheesecake Robot for the love and care you need.
Like I said, it was one
Wow.
of those things that I went, what the fuck is this?
What the?
And it did not disappoint. It's hilarious.
She has
Wow.
boobs.
Oh,
They
All
gave her
the female
boobs.
Autobots have boobs.
hold on. Wait, does she have hips?
Yes. She has
Yes.
a very
Okay.
thin waist. This is from the 80s, right? So it's like the 80s.
Yep.
This is kind of cute.
Big
Okay,
eyes, small waist.
So actually, cheesecake, because cheesecake is a term with artists, right?
Yeah.
Cheesecake.
And that's why she's called Cheesecake Robot.
So
Wait,
okay.
what does it mean?
I'm not seeing the screen, so I'm.
So what does it mean?
So cheesecake is any curvaceous, kind of hypersexualized.
Think Betty Page.
Betty Boop is a
Wow.
cheesecake.
No,
Betty Boop.
Okay.
Uh,
There's
to
But
get
why
animated
cheesecake?
versions.
it's because it's just like a it's cheesecake.
Because
I
just
have
like
to Urban Dictionary this. Hold on.
cheesecake is a dessert and they're dessert for the eyes.
Yeah. It's
So they're cheesecake.
and they like cheese. I heard if you toss a piece of cheese at these nice looking ladies, they will respond. Like I'm sure if I offered SoraLuna a piece of cheese, she'd say,
You got wait a minute, hold on. You got to be specific. You can't just offer a random cheese. Sora, would you like brie?
Eh.
That's
I'm just
a
gonna throw a
bit
random
better than
piece.
just brie.
I'm gonna dig in my pocket. What kind
Would
of
you like
cheese
Munster?
do you
Not today.
Wait, you're going to dig in your pocket for your pocket cheese?
have? Pocket cheese.
I don't want
Ew.
that.
I don't want that. No.
Hold on.
His pocket cheese is now cheese whiz.
See, this is just making me think of the fact that every time we go camping, at some point or another, you end up with a pocket of my bread.
Oh, dude. Honestly,
Pocket bread?
you know what? That is gonna be the thing. I'm gonna have next time we meet, sir. I'm gonna have a pocket of cheese.
To go with his pocket of bread. So you're gonna make cheese sandwiches.
No, I'm just
Kefki.
gonna find random bits of cheeses and put them in a pocket. Maybe string it around my neck. I don't know. Keep it safe.
Wait, is Alita 1 the female star scream?
No,
Because
I don't know. Maybe it is.
Female star scream. Because I thought Alita 1 was Autobot.
Beta 1.
Giggity.
Oh, she's pretty.
It doesn't look that tough.
But she's pretty. That's okay. She's pink.
Oh, Slipstream.
I do like that-
That's the one that is the
She's
female star
she's
scream.
the Alita 1 is the sister of Chromia and RC. What does Chromia look like? Oh, she blue. Oh, it's okay.
Mhm. So it's Slipstream
Alita
that
1
you meant.
pretty. Oh, her full name when she was born was Ariel. Okay. According to the wiki, fandom wiki.
And
Oh, she's
Black-
the girlfriend and female counterpart of Optimus Prime? Isn't
Yep.
okay. So she's the queen.
Give me back that fucking citizen, dickweed. Sorry.
Black Arachnia, nice choice. Going back to Beast Wars.
Oh, is that the Black Widow?
The Black Widow. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. I liked the Wasp Hornet guy. He was funny.
Waspinator.
Waspinator.
Yeah.
I love Waspinator.
One of the things that made me laugh the hardest when I was little and then when I went back to watch it is Rhinox in the middle of a speech about how he's a pacifist. Waspinator pops up. Rhinox immediately pulls out his two fucking chain gun pistols and just starts unloading on Waspinator. And I'm going, he's a pacifist.
Except for this bitch.
Exactly.
This son of a bitch right here. I hate him.
What?
It was just, like I said, it was this long monologue about how he was a pacifist and why he decided to become a pacifist. And then, Waspinator, fucking die! I was howling with laughter, both when I was little and when I was an adult, and I saw that. It was one of those, what the fuck is going on?
That's good.
Fucking where? God damn it! It's back that way. Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, and Rat Trap. I forgot he was the thing too.
My favorite
like
will
Rat
always
Trap
be
too.
the ant one. I can't remember the ant's name, and I can't remember Air Razor was the wolf hawk hybrid.
Oh yeah, Silverbolt.
Yeah, Silverbolt. And Air Razor was the hawk, the falcon.
Yep.
Optimus Primals, the Gorilla.
I forget again. What was the
No, it's Rat Trap.
What was the
Depth Charge? Oh yeah,
the one that kept referring to Megatron as his queen for the color there.
Oh,
weren't they insects that they?
Yeah, it was one of the insect ones because the
He was an ant, so he thought as an ant.
yeah the Predacons which by the way terrible fucking name.
Yeah.
Looking back on it,
well,
calling them the
Maximals
Predacons.
and Predacons, both it's all pretty shitty.
No, Maximals sounds okay. Predacons sounds like they have a tiny
Maximals
mustache
sounds
that
like
doesn't
lady
pass their
sanitary
lips.
products. Okay, it's not. It's not.
It kind of does
cool.
sound like a sanitary
Kind
product,
of,
that's it.
but at least it doesn't sound like they're going to be touching your kid.
Oh shit!
That's true. Oh my god! So the fire ant is Inferno. He's a Predacon.
Inferno.
And he's voiced by Jim Burns. That's
Nice.
cool. I
Wait,
did not
Jim-
know that.
Jim Verne, like
Jim Byrne. He's
Ernest P. Worrell.
he was in Highlander, the series.
Oh,
He was like
yeah.
the
Okay,
Watcher.
never mind.
He's the Watcher. In the Highlander
Rodney.
series.
Hold on,
Oh, yeah.
Rodney. It's my favorite monster in Monster Hunter will forever
Also,
be
I met
the
him once.
Gobble
Nice.
from Try. I love the Gobble from Try. Gobble from Try. It was essentially an evil fucking flounder.
Evil fucking flounder.
It was all right. So this
Is
Go ahead.
it Serenity? Is it the 80s Transformer ones?
Oh, the '80s cartoon.
The one where she felt because if that is, I think I'm pretty sure it's the one. It's like the classic cartoons, right?
I think Lion did the theme song for that, and that's fucking badass. Go look it up.
So I remember that. I think I remember that episode.
Yeah.
And also, hi Cryptic.
I do find it hilarious though how the old school female Autobots and Decepticons, they did just decide, let's make them thick. Just bam. They had no need to do that, but they did, and young boys everywhere think.
I don't understand why people need to discriminate against the female form.
Oh,
Yeah,
did you see
that-
the new one? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just about to bring that up. You can though.
The new one where they had the pronoun. It's a fucking machine, and you're talking about fucking pronouns in a
Wait, what is
goddamn cartoon.
What does that have to do with the female form?
No, it was a male Autobot or Predator or
Oh, that wasn't the thing that I was thinking. I was thinking the no hot chicks in video games is popping up again.
Oh, and I'm looking up the theme song from Transformers the movie, 1986. Lion.
Who's not? Who are the not hot chicks in video games? Or
So there's a bunch of games that have come out recently from other nations' studios where they have
oh yeah, it's the Marvel's rivals versus the
there's
Concord.
Marvel's Rivals versus Concord, where everyone in Marvel's Rivals is caked up.
Yeah. I mean, they
And-
just they took what was the kind of what people expect from the comics and stuff and actually put them in a video games, and
at
it's
least
also
the Golden Age
bright, it's
comics.
cheerful,
Yep.
it's that kind of stuff. So they because right now I think in North America it seems like we're still in the whole we need to make grit and realism a thing with the MCU, so everything is
Mhm.
kind of depressing.
All right, but see, the problem is you have plenty of grit and gritty superheroes that you could pull from, or not superheroes, but heroes. You got like the Punisher. We haven't had a good Punisher game in fucking forever.
Yeah, and I
You
agree
know,
with Serenity. Even most males aren't attractive. I agree. Yeah, it's
Hey.
but
no,
they
in
never
games,
bring those up.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Okay.
it's the
Thank
uglification,
you.
like
Thank you.
it's the uglification of women, and it's the square chin of a female where they don't look female, and it is off putting because
I did see speaking of that, I did see watch a video the other day where they're saying that in the Western versions they do
Mhm.
a thing where they make the shoulders of the women look wider than the hips, and so
Yeah.
that makes them
Yeah.
very blocky, and kind of they make them like a flat um
rectangle.
rectangle, thank you, versus like the curve. And then the thing is that I don't like them to say, well, a wide shoulders, and I'm like, if you do swimming, if that was your sport as a girl,
Yeah,
okay,
you will have a
I
wider.
have shoulders, so I developed shoulders. So that's not fair to say that that is a sign of like masculinity. I'm like, no, it depends on what, and if the character is supposed to be someone who does a lot of gymnastics or sports or is in the military or anything like that, it makes sense that they develop wide shoulders.
It's one of those things we're pointing to any one of the characteristics and going, well, this is on a female. They're obviously masculinizing them. It's a no, that shut the fuck up. But if it's they have an extremely square jaw, they have shoulders that are ridiculously broad, they have very flat chests and butts, they don't have much of a hip curve. When it's everything taken together, that's when you start going, okay, yeah, that's masculinizing because you've just stripped away every signifier.
When you don't have a when she's as flat as a washboard in the front and the back, and she looks like. Have y'all seen the remake of She-Hulk, like the redesign?
Mm-hmm.
No,
She-Hulk.
as in like
She-Hulk looks.
in the TV series, you mean,
No, I'm talking about
or
in the
like
comics. In the comics, She-Hulk literally looks like like they put a straight haired wig on the Hulk. It is off-putting and hideous. I will pull it up for you.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
can.
don't know.
Let me see if I can pull up a good side by side of more classic Hulk versus modern Hulk.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know which one you mean because I'm
She-Hulk.
just by googling She-Hulk comics, I see quite a lot of pretty
Oh yeah,
No,
she was
illustrated ones of She-Hulk.
historically she was goddamn like
gorgeous.
ripped and just oh good god yeah.
She was an
Oh,
Amazon.
hold on, sorry. Did you pull up a? No, you didn't. Okay.
Yeah, I'm currently trying to find a good image of the redesign.
And they changed that. She went from being an Amazon, which is think China painted green, pretty fucking much.
Okay, so this is funny. There's someone like uploaded a screen like grab or what's it called, the scan of a page, and she's hulking out, and she's in a uniform, and They just focus on the chest when she hulks out.
Nice.
Made for the male gaze. It's just funny. That's all.
Where is it? It's one of the variants.
Why everything's made for the male gaze?
Sanguine.
Yep. Did you find it?
I found one of them, and it's fucking hideous. And I will
There it is.
Share screen,
present.
and I'll
Yeah.
click in.
It's one of them.
Whoa. Squid.
It's hideous. She looks.
That's not nice. That's not great. It's a little bit rough.
And there's another one though. The one I'm actually talking about. I'm trying to find it. She looks like they put a wig on fucking Hulk and called her female.
Here's
Well,
another
honestly,
one. Of the...
It looks like they took they worked a male figure and just put a.
Here's another one.
Yeah, it's not very nice. I would say that the that's a weird. I wouldn't.
Hold
be
on,
drawn
are they-
by this?
I'm sharing
The
another one,
art is
Sanguine.
not very pretty.
Yeah, that's the one that I was trying to find.
She looks like they stripped
No, you know
all
what
the
this
female
looks
features
like?
from her.
No, you know
What?
what this looks like? This is bad art. So there is no. It's like it was done rushed and cheaply, and it's just not good. Period.
Well, hold on. Okay. Part of me goes.
She does look like Thanos. Serenity.
Here,
Yeah.
another one.
Part of me goes. They are trying to
That one's
convey
better.
a shape of what they want this character to be, but they forget that they are also trying to make an image that you want to look at. You know, like it's not an abstract. It's a figure. It's you want to look at this image. So, and again, we're also dealing with ideologues. I think. I mean, personally, I think.
It's the same they did with Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers went from looking rather sexy as Miss Marvel to being Captain Marvel, where she looks like a fucking dude.
Well, you know, you can't
Was
have
that before or
powerful
after
female.
they cast Brie Larson to play her?
That was during the time of Brie Larson.
I think it was around the same. It was.
Yeah.
It kind of floated around it, and Brie
But
Larson.
yeah, here's
kind of
more
cemented it.
traditional, but modern versions of
Yeah, see,
She-Hulk.
this is pretty, right? This art
Yeah.
style is much prettier.
And
I mean,
you can tell she had the
Hold on, Sora. That's pretty.
yeah, look how she's cute. Like the
Yeah,
face
but
is
she
much
could-
prettier. It's like it's a lot more more superhero-y.
Yes,
I'm just writing in.
it looks like
And the
looks
super
female.
buff lady who is well endowed is standing next to me.
I,
You are
so
pretty.
The face is
Okay,
100% more feminine.
I'll see how it works.
than
Yep.
this.
The
I'm
face
gonna
is
make
still
it pretty.
feminine,
Okay.
and that's what I'm saying. That it's one thing when you have one or two of the markers, because yeah, you can still have a very feminine character even when she has really broad shoulders. You can still have a really feminine character even when they're flat.
Women can really work out their fucking shoulders.
All right.
Yeah, you
So
can
y'all
have
know.
really feminine characters of a bunch of different ways of depicting women. You can have a female character that still looks very feminine, even though she has kind of a squared off jaw. There are women like that are still fucking gorgeous. But when you have extremely broad shoulders, a completely square jaw, no curves, that's when it becomes the that's a dude in drag, isn't it?
All right, so Sanguine.
Well, I mean, the bulge might give it away. Too.
Wait a minute. All right, I got one for y'all. Y'all know about Perfect Dark, right?
Yes.
All right, in Perfect Dark, the lead character is female. She looks like a spy because she essentially is a spy. And in the remake, they made her so fucking mannish. It is ridiculous. She lost most of her fucking femininity, and she's essentially a dude in a fucking wig, and that's not cool. The reason why I'm sharing it now.
Okay.
It's kind of small. I may need to get a better one, but you can clearly see. Let me see if I can find a better one really quickly.
She's squared off, but she's still.
Is it
fairly
mocap?
feminine,
Because
one.
that looks like, is that an actress?
It is. I don't know if it's the actress, but that's the model they're going for. You can see it better in this one. Look at that fucking chin. She looks like fucking Robert Zadar.
See, that wasn't who I was thinking. Let me quickly make sure that I'm thinking the right name. Because the
Let's see.
Yeah,
Let me see if I can
so-
find that.
I would
To me-
agree. I would agree with Serenity here. She's supposed to be a spy, so you want, unless she's doing nothing but honeypots when you want her to be attractive. If you're a spy, you want to blend in. So yeah, they would go for sort of as nondescript kind of plain Jane as possible. Yeah.
But again,
So I would give this one, I would say it is a little bit of a stretch. Like, I understand what you're talking about, like, but if she's supposed to be, it's not the thing is that we've seen
is that a
so
mocap?
like bad ones
See, the
that
thing
this
is-
one is fine.
I'd give her
Like I
jaw
said,
stretch.
there's
Oh man,
women that have fairly angular jaws that are still attractive. The one that I thought of when I saw that picture of Joanna Dark is Olivia Wilde.
Yeah, that's what
Wait,
she
who?
reminded me of. I was wondering, like, she was reminding me of somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
like a
thinking
young.
Olivia Wilde.
So, okay, so this is the thing. What I feel has been lost is the idea of the handsome woman. So
Yep.
we are so obsessed with this idea of like hyper femininity, hyper masculinity that you forget like everything in the middle. So there used to be a thing where people would say, "Oh, she is a very handsome woman." Like, this is not a classic beauty. This is not whatever, this cherub face, but it is usually, it's described someone who has very interesting features that age kind of, exactly, Kate Blanchett. That's what I'm thinking of. Kate Blanchett is very interesting. Bette Midler, not Bette Midler, the other one, Betty Davis. Sorry, the old Hollywood, not Bette Midler. Fuck her, Betty Davis. That kind of people.
Betty Davis!
The one,
Oh, I have one that
that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
guys
It's basically,
won't
they
know,
age
or
really, really well,
you
but they are
probably
not
won't.
a great beauty.
You probably won't remember who this is, and then I can tell you exactly who it is.
Hello.
Because this is
There
a
it is.
picture before she became famous.
I can't believe she
Who is
said
that? She's hot. She's cute.
That's B. Arthur.
Oh, cool.
Wow. I wouldn't kick her out
I've
of
never
bed.
seen her young.
Jeez.
Yeah, B. Arthur was a Marine.
Yeah, you could
Time was
probably
not
pull
kind to
up,
her.
You could probably pull up an image of like Marilyn Monroe when she was
Oh, Lord.
carving out
But, all right.
propellers and shit.
Sora, my contention point is, if this was done in the early 2020, 2000s, I'd have no issue with it. However, nowadays, shit like that is done strictly to manify women. Like, you don't get a masculine redesign, because we just want to make her look plain as hell. You get those types of redesigns because we just want to piss off the chuds and take an originally established character. All we had to do was just update her look from the original setting to this new setting, and there you go. Hail Hydra.
See, the thing that I will say again is that when it comes down to it, if it's every one of the features is tweaked, that annoys me. If it's a woman has a square jaw, but otherwise she looks feminine and she still looks feminine on the whole, doesn't bother me. But when it's every ounce of femininity has been stripped away, that's when I'm going, okay, yeah, you're absolutely masculinizing this character. This isn't just, well, it's a slightly different look. She has a slightly square jaw. Yeah, there's, again, women with fairly square jaws, fairly angular jaws, that are still extremely attractive and feminine. There's women that are slight, that are extremely attractive and feminine. But when you have everything where they have a very squared off jaw, they're extremely slight, they have no curves, then you start reaching this point where you're going, I can't tell the difference between this woman and a young boy.
All right,
why are you doing this?
Hold on, I got one really quickly.
You won't get to a man because they're still going to be shorter.
This is why I'm firmly in this camp, and there's another reason. Crystal Dynamics made this, or they started it, and when they got folded, it went to the Initiative. However, Crystal Dynamics still put that picture out. That is the Crystal Dynamic picture that we're looking at. Crystal Dynamics.
You haven't shared it yet.
Oh no, I'm talking about the photo I showed you guys.
Ah, okay.
It was Crystal Dynamics. So
want to reshare while you talk about it though?
Sure. Now I gotta reopen the tab.
And while you're doing that, just to bring up another really good example of someone who is normally described as an extremely handsome woman, and she aged rather well, only looking old fairly recently. Let me
Tilda Swinton.
Bigger image of this. That wasn't the one that I was going for, but she's a decent example. I'm going older school than that. Let me see if this image opens up large enough. Yes, it did.
You know, I really wish you
Anyone
put this
remember
on
who?
the billboard before I paid.
Is that Lucy Lawless? I don't know.
Nope.
No, is that Helen Mirren?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man,
but Helen Mirren's beautiful too. Like I would say she was quite beautiful.
No, that's the reason why I liked.
I disagree, Furry Bastard. Tilda Swinton is very interesting looking.
She has an androgynous look. Like she does look androgynous.
Really cool. Like,
and I loved her as
fits.
Gabriel.
It's yes, perfect casting. She fit Gabriel from Constantine excellently. She's very interesting features. Very, very cool. I really like Tilda Swinton. Yeah.
And saying that she was never attractive is going way too far. Here, let me open up.
She's only in her 60s. Not bad looking.
This one. And I'll
for
share
some reason,
it here
for
in
me,
a second.
it's a little bit too slow. Okay, well, they look like the same thing, Tier. This is the same picture.
It's not the same picture.
Yes, it is. There's no freaking difference. They made based upon modern pixels and graphics and art.
Now,
this is the reinterpretation in modern tech of the polygon on the left.
But again, let me explain it. Crystal Dynamics is
going to
making
get
it.
blinded here for a second because I don't have this set up to do dark mode because this isn't my normal browser. But
give me a second. Sorry, I have
bright lights.
That's Tilda Swinton when she was younger.
That's
so.
What is this?
Never attractive,
pretty, but she has a very interesting, cool face. Anyway, I'll be right back. Sorry, I have to let the dogs out. One moment.
All right. But my point of contention is My point of contention was with that crystal dynamic shit. You've seen the redesign of Tomb Raider, how she went from being clearly feminine to less and less feminine over time, and that's a crystal dynamics product. That's what they put out. And,
Also, the thing that drove me crazy about that, we gave her more realistic proportions. Do you know why that's an annoying phrase?
because that her body type was realistic.
Yeah, do you know whose body type that was?
Whose?
One of the main programmer's girlfriends
Of
from the
course.
first game. Yeah, the first Tomb Raider game, one of the main programmers, when they're trying to decide what to have their lead look like, he absolutely loved his girlfriend. His girlfriend was smoking hot. So he decided, fuck it, I'm going to model her after my girlfriend. And he tried
that's what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah, he tried to model the character's looks after his girlfriend as closely as he could. And then as technology developed and got better, he would try to tweak it to look more and more like his girlfriend.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's true. I don't know if it's true, but I think even the great Frank Frazetta used his wife as a model.
It's like Stellar Blade, the lead character of Stellar Blade. The main character is modeled after the creator's model girlfriend.
Yeah,
nice.
So essentially, it is very much possible to have those proportions.
What's up with
in reality.
all these nerds having absolutely gorgeous girlfriends and wives?
Money, I guess.
Hey, listen, you know what? I heard if you have a great personality, you can score that beautiful gal.
I don't know about that.
No, yeah, it's not true. It doesn't work.
Right,
Anyways.
What if his girlfriend actually had the triangle tits? Is that what you're saying, furry bastard?
No, she wore Madonna's pointy bra all the time.
Wait, triangle tits?
Yeah, old school
Oh my God.
Tomb Raider where there was pyramid tits.
Hermit tits. I would love to fight that in fucking Silent Hill.
Yeah. Because they didn't have enough polygons, so the tits just ended up a triangular prism.
She's always hard.
Hey, Sanguine.
Yep.
I think Kefki would like to join.
Oh, okay. Let me copy this and shoot off a link.
Where's my water bottle? I gotta make sure I got my water bottle for the fire. Hold on, guys.
No, it's not for you. No.
Where's my water bottle at?
Oh, jeez. Now things are going to get interesting.
We're screwed. The interior. Yeah, we're assholes. We're a collection of assholes, Rod. I've decided that I'm going to be forever alone, so I'm going to be a jaded bastard. Fuck the planet.
I don't know. Go out, touch grass.
So,
Talk
I touch grass.
According to
I think you'll be
Serenity,
fine.
according to Serenity, the Stellar Blade dev's girlfriend or wife that she was modeled off of, it was the face was modeled off of her, not the body.
Oh, well, shit. Still a cute girl.
But yeah, with the
Stellar Blade.
Tomb Raider dev's girlfriend, it was apparently the whole of Lara Croft was modeled
Shit,
after.
the original April O'Neil design was modeled after the creator's girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
If you do you guys know about Coheed and Cambria?
Yep.
So
So the creator of Coheed and Cambria, Claudio Sanchez, he read a comic. The entire storyline of their band, similar to how Kiss had a storyline, was is that his girlfriend at the time a character, and when they broke up, he killed her off and made his new wife a character. Where's my water bottle?
Holy shit! Is that fucking Ripaverse?
Why do you need the water
Yeah.
bottle?
Kefki.
And Serenity, there are Korean women that do have that type of body. They are rare, extremely rare, but there are definitely those that do.
Kefki, you're muted if you're trying to talk.
I know, because I'm trying to figure out my headset. Everything's blowing my eardrums out, and I don't want
I'm
to be
sorry.
too loud. Sorry.
Where's my water bottle? God damn it! I'll spray you, Kefki. I swear I will.
I understand. It's a combination
Let's
between.
not shout your eardrums down.
It's a combination between
I will
Coheed and
spray you
Cambria and Korean hip to waist ratio. So yeah.
There are some fantastic Korean hip to waist ratios.
There's some fantastic Korean women.
Yeah.
I have the Jack Guns. I have the not Jack Guns. I have the Jack Cochran issue. I love me an Asian girl.
Mm-hmm.
My love nasium in my basement is full of sorry, I said too much.
You have a
You
basement.
know
should
the part
let
where I
them-
said to go outside and touch grass.
Go outside,
That's why.
Tear. Go outside, Tear.
Oh,
Touch some grass.
Sora,
I
I
do
think
touch
you
grass.
should
How
be
you
like,
think I
Eat
get
some
them?
grass. Wait.
But if
Let
they
the Koreans in
if
the
Tyr
basement
goes
don't touch
outside,
grass.
his basement Koreans will starve.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Exactly.
Oh,
I don't have
Don't
rooftop
have-
Koreans.
Please don't have
Basement
any basement
Koreans.
Koreans. Hey,
I'm
Kefki.
sorry. I need my basement. I prefer my basement Koreans.
Holy shit.
Koreans will stop.
Kefki, what'd you walk into?
I got plenty of kimchi.
You got kimchi? What's kimchi?
Oh wait, yeah.
Kimchi's pickled cabbage.
Yeah.
I know exactly what to feed them. They give them what they need. You know, I water them. I treat them good. They just practice my love nasium.
We need to talk about your nutrients if you're calling that water tier.
Well, the thing is Rotten Corpse too, because he's saying that the original Sleeping Beauty movie had the main female model of a real woman. The thing is that we also
Yes.
forget that people wore shapewear, right?
Yep.
Stays,
Yeah.
corsets, padding, and stuff like that in historical things. That's all shapewear. So it actually does make it seem as if waists are smaller because it's in proportion to everything that's on top and on the bottom. So it's not like and okay, sometimes like the more fashionable ones do cinch you in, but not to the point where it's a ridiculous, like tiny, like I can put my whole hand around her waist kind of thing. It's more of because of how a suit looks or a dress is padded, it makes an optical illusion of a waist being
Older
smaller or having
shapewear.
more curves.
No, even with I understand what you're saying because I don't know what the backside would be called, but like you know how it looks like
An ass.
a bosom, yeah, an ass. But
A
that's
bustle.
obviously
like a bustle.
Yeah,
or
bustle.
wrong backside.
Buzz.
It's a bustle.
Do you think that they would store them in the same type of cabinet as the Tupperware?
Well, the thing is, a lot of them are made of light, like balsa wood or something like that. So it would be collapsible, right? So you could possibly put it in depending on the shape of it, in a trunk or a chest of drawers if they have long enough drawers. Sure.
Another
Yeah.
technique rather than
Sora.
Doing-
That
Sanguine.
was beautiful, Sora. Thank you so much.
I'm
rather
sharing.
than doing balsa
see.
would be they would have effectively wires and then fabric stitched to
The
the
fuck is that?
metal.
It's a
wire.
it's a bustle.
Bustle.
Looks
So,
like a
you know-
cage.
Yeah.
It essentially
It
it is.
collapsed.
It's
So when you sit down, it like an accordion. It just collapses underneath. It's very light.
Yeah, it's
And
meant to
it just
collapse
is
on
shape.
itself.
If you click on the one that is second to the end,
this one.
yep, that one.
What the?
That one is.
That
it's a bit
looks-
small, but if we could zoom in, I think it shows that
So-
So
that's
it's like instead
fabric
well,
running vertically. So
That's
it's
so
Instead of just
weird.
having petticoats underneath, you have this as well. So this would go like on top of all your petticoats, and then you'd put your outer skirt layer over.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
That's
hold
why
on to
so
this
many
image.
Victorian
Hold on to
women
this
caught on
image real
fire.
quick. Look
What?
at these squares. I think you could fit probably like 4 CPU fans, and keep yourself very cool.
Yeah, see, this is what it would look
they
like,
really?
Kefki.
Yes.
yep.
That you know why Victorian women look like they have this massive ass, like they got all that junk in the trunk. It's the bustle.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
that's why
this might
Victorian
be
women
an
caught on fire often.
Yeah.
Whoa, that booty on fire.
Well, no, they would sit down beside the fireplace, whatever. They were highly flammable.
Oh
And
shit!
they would catch on fire, and the women
It's
could not get them
mainly
off
the
quick enough.
long trains on the dresses and how low their dresses are, and the fact that it was very light fabric at the bottom.
Yeah,
It's effectively lace, so that
Did-
lace would be what would catch, and then the bustle would catch after the lace. But it's
Yeah,
the
but because
lace
it's so
that would originally-
big, they didn't know they were bumping into embers or whatever, fires and stuff. Yeah, it whoosh.
And then all of a sudden,
Whoosh.
Hollywood Hills catches on fire. Oh, I'm sorry, too soon.
Too soon. Not soon enough. But yeah, this is the stuff they wore. Have you ever seen Pickles Bill?
Howdy.
Pecos Bill.
I was thinking of
Pecos
an
sauce.
entirely different
Pecos
bill,
chips.
and
Pecos.
it
Tex-Mex.
puts the lotion on its skin.
No. All right, so Pickles Bill, he's due to get married, and his fiance wants a metal bustle. You know, it's all the rage, and she wants one. Well, she gets this metal bustle, and she trips, and she starts bouncing, and she keeps bouncing. Every drop, she goes higher. Every drop, she goes higher. Every drop, she goes higher because of the metal bustle. And eventually, the bustle gets so high, she goes to the fucking moon.
That didn't happen.
It's a tall tale.
Yeah.
Like it's like Pickles Bill
Oh.
dug the Rio Grande.
Oh yeah, did she get that spoon with the milk?
Yeah.
the cow.
Did you see the cow that jumped over the moon?
Man, that just
And
reminded
the little
me.
dog laughed?
And the dish ran away with the spoon.
Yeah.
Did it happen?
It was cheating on a fork and it ran away with the spoon.
Cat and fish.
Okay, there's a movie that I just remembered from when I was little. Did
Mhm.
any of you ever seen Tall Tales?
Oh
I
wait,
believe. If let me look it up and see if it's the movie I'm thinking about.
that sounds familiar. What?
So, Tall Tales was this little boy that had this very vivid imaginary world.
Okay, not
Where-
exactly what I was thinking. Continue though. Sounds
All the characters from various books that he had read came
Yeah,
to
I've seen it.
help him out with his issue. So he had Pesos Bill, who
Paul Bunyan.
other legends about Pesos Bill is that he was able to ride tornadoes.
Yeah.
And
nice.
Paul Bunyan, John Henry.
Who died driving the steel into the last railroad, beating the train. Like, he was a steel driving man.
And it was all these characters came to help him out in this adventure. It was one of those kind of fun coming of age style stories back when Disney actually told good stories.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, is that the animated one?
No, it's
Nope.
the live action one
Live
because Patrick Swayze plays Pickles Bill.
Oh, whoa. Okay, I didn't.
So
I've
what's
seen
the
that one.
name of this series?
No, it's a movie called Tall Tales.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
movie.
Tall Tale.
Yep.
Tall Tales movie.
With Patrick.
Just want to see what it
Swayze.
looks like. It doesn't sound familiar. I just want to see what the cover. Oh no.
See, I've seen the
It's
Disney
fun.
animated American kind of folklore footage with Paul Bunyan and John Henry.
Mhm.
But this one, I don't know. I look into it though. Sounds interesting.
But
Yeah.
I love the since we're on the topic of folk heroes, I love the old folk heroes. You know, when we had something to aspire to. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, like
So-
Mothman.
So the premise behind it is the young boy, his parents, their land is getting stolen out from underneath them by a land developer.
Mhm.
And he imagines Pecos Bill, John Henry, and Paul Bunyan coming to help out. And throughout the story, he realizes his own bravery and what he can do, and that he could become the next Tall Tale. And
Oh,
of course, his family ends up okay by the end of the movie. I vividly remembered it as we were talking about Pecos
because they were
Bill.
good.
I wonder if it was like,
told you stories.
if it was part of like the Wonderful World of Disney.
I've
Back when
never
Disney
seen
was
that
good.
either.
Oh, Kefki, you don't know what you're missing.
It was
What
such
year
a
was
good
it
one.
released?
75.
Oh, yeah, I've never seen that one.
No, it was 95.
Tall Tale? No, 1995.
Oh, my bad. I'm getting old. My eyesight's
Oh.
going.
Yeah.
Oh,
95.
93. Yeah, 95. Sorry.
I'm hearing you people say this stuff, and it's like
75. I'm like, what? I don't think was Patrick Swayze even born.
I'm
in
not that
75?
fucking
Oh.
old.
No, yes, he was. He was
Yeah,
born in
I'm fucking-
52. But
Yeah.
oh shit, Sanguine, you were
I
born
wonder
in
if
'52.
it's on Disney Plus.
No!
This looks like such a
Summer
cute movie. I
52.
really want to see it.
Yeah, it was.
If it's on Disney Plus, it's probably buried beneath the penumbra and miles of crap.
And it's probably
You can watch it on
Miles
video,
is
apparently.
what?
Crap.
What? Kind of.
Crap.
That's not Disney tier. That's not Disney. You're confused. That's Skinamax.
That is
Whoa.
Disney. Disney
Not
buries shit
crap.
under miles of crap.
Crap.
No, not
Shite.
Cinema crap.
Oh, I thought you said crack, like someone's butt crack.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I realized after the second or third time that you had him repeat it. I realized,
And the answer is yes. If you
Kefki
have
is hearing crack.
if you have Disney Plus, it is on Disney Plus.
you know what? Because of that.
The Adventures of Huck Finn is also on Disney Plus. Oh,
ooh.
that's so good.
Oh,
A bunch
wait,
of
the
stuff they
movie, the
actually
live
did
action
away.
movie.
We can't use the proper term
Yeah.
for the gentleman that's on that movie, and I don't like it.
Oh,
That's a good one.
What
Um,
movie was it?
But yeah, you
hold
can
on.
also-
Hold on. Being live.
Talk Everlasting.
talking about-
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh
Talk
God, you're
Everlasting is on Disney
such a
Plus.
girl.
Talking about butt crack, I'm gonna send you all a butt crack.
Oh God.
Sora, did you just
Oh,
fa-
I just flashed back. I just flashed back.
You are
to
such
my,
a girl.
boyhood and died
You are-
a
What?
little and fell in love all over again because you don't
She
understand.
is
I
such a
have
girl
read that
right
book. I have read that book like
now.
50
What
times
book?
before that movie was
Talk
ever came out.
everlasting.
And then
never heard
I
that
watched
either.
the movie and I cried forever.
All
Because
right,
I cried at the end
so-
of the book, but I cried at the end of the movie too. This is
So-
like
so the-
this is the 100 Days of Girlhood. This is an essential girlhood moment for me. Is this movie?
All right, let me explain it. Let me explain the story to her. So essentially, this girl goes. I think she runs away temporarily or whatnot. I can't quite remember. And she goes to this forest and she finds this family, and you find the boy, the boy, the mother, the father. I think he has a sister. If I can't remember if he has a sister, and they're all immortal. And it
They're all
comes to
They
find
immortal?
basically they
Immortal.
drank. They
Oh,
came
immortal.
across the stream.
They're all
Mhm.
immoral.
And they're like 100 years old at this point or something. Because
Yeah.
They're moral vampires.
no,
They're
they're not vampires.
No, they're not vampires. So
Oh.
basically, what happens is that they were homesteaders, like back in a caravan days, and they
Yeah.
came across the stream and they drank from it, and it just so happens it's a magic
You shouldn't
stream, so
cross
they
the
got
stream.
stuck in time. They never aged
Oh.
Yeah.
from the time that they drank this water. That's it. They were just that age. They never
So does he
aged.
have to like figure out how to kill them or something?
No. It's
Because they're
her.
bad.
No, this is a romance. Oh, this is
It's her falling in love with the boy.
So
Because-
They're
they
immoral.
end up falling in love. They try to because people are trying to figure out where this
Immortal.
well is, and they're going to
Oh!
redevelop the
Because they
place.
drink from the stream?
Yes.
What? What
I-
happened?
Yes, because they drank from effectively a spring of immortality.
Yes.
Oh, like the spring of that
Eternal
thing
youth. Fountain of
that,
eternal youth.
that
It's essentially
keeps
the
you
fountain.
young.
It's the fountain of eternal youth.
Fountain of youth. There we go. Yeah, fountain of youth. Spring of youth.
But it's her. You know, she wants.
No, it's not a fountain of youth. It's just a fountain of life because nobody's younger. They don't get turned
Yeah.
younger. They just get stuck at the age they drink the water.
Which is why I said it's effectively
A
a
witch well.
spring of immortality.
yeah.
A witch
But-
well.
That's not the humor there. So again, she falls in love with the boy, and she thinks about drinking from the fountain to stay with him forever, and like she decides not to, and ages go by, and he's visiting her grave. It's yeah.
She's visiting her.
No,
Grave?
he's the
Wait, so
little,
she dies at the end?
Okay, you're
Oh.
you're screwing it up. You are screwing it up. Can I?
Oh,
Wait,
my
hold
bad.
on.
Go ahead.
Can I take
My
a
bad.
So the whole premise of the book,
Can we get euros? I think I want a euro.
the whole premise of the book is about it's the fear of growing up. So the whole idea is a journey of becoming a young woman and growing up.
Mhm.
So the
Mhm.
idea of like he falls in love with her and she's I don't know 15 whatever, and he says here when they leave and everything gives her basically a vial of this water. I'll come back for you. Wait for me until you're 17, 18 and I'll come back or whatever, and then we will live our life together because they love each other. But the whole idea is this whole summer or fall, I can't even remember now, that she became friends with this family, that she fell in love and discovered herself and basically fought with her parents about what will happen, what her future. It's the whole idea is about growing up, becoming yourself. So at the very end, she decides she's not going to drink it. She never drank it. She just went out there and lived life to the fullest because she remembered this family never has a chance to do that. They don't get old. If the older brothers, because they had this happen, they get married and have kids, guess what? They watch their grandchildren die because they outlive everybody because they're immortal.
Oh, shit.
So she chooses the bravest thing to do is to live. And at the end, they find her grave because
That
she
would
lived
be
her
the
whole life.
Worst thing, like the worst thing, if you were immortal, watching your children,
And
your
that's
grandchildren's
the
children.
that's the
Yeah.
that's the premise of that's essentially the gist of the story. You know.
Hold on. Let Sora finish up.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
that's the thing. It's for them. I mean, they knew she was a bit too smart to kind of join them, but also his parents encouraged her, like, we love you and you're wonderful. Do not drink. You need to live your life. Don't, because what happens is they become traveling tinkerers, right? They cannot stay too long in one place because people will start questioning. And of course,
Wait,
this
they're
was
gypsies?
Pretty much.
yeah, basically they were forced to be that and move with the times and live. And it's very, oh god, it's, if you actually think about it, it's heartbreaking. It's absolutely devastating. But the actual story, which is told in the point of view of the girl, it's like it's one of those the trope is the trope of coming of age,
It's
basically.
a fleeting moment.
But it's done so well. Like, you
Oh,
don't have
Lord.
books like this anymore. And
What's
like
the name of the book?
Mr. Yes, he said the actual original book was published in 1975. So
It's called Tuck
completely-
Everlasting.
yeah. But they did a very good job with the book, with the movie. Pardon me. They did. It's a well done film.
All right.
Well,
I can break it down to a simple point. Imagine Romeo and Juliet if
No.
Romeo would live forever.
No,
It's
it's
essentially
nothing
the same.
to do with Romeo and Juliet.
No,
that's a false equivalency.
It's the same premise. Like two star-crossed lovers who can't really be together because of issues, and one dies, so the other takes their life. But in this
Oh!
one, Romeo
But it
doesn't
doesn't.
die.
And again,
But the thing
one
is,
of the
they're
major
not even
problems.
star-crossed. I think they like share a kiss, and that's it. There was no real relationship there.
And I always hate when people bring up Romeo and Juliet
She
as a
should kill
great
herself.
love story because
I didn't
Romeo
bring it up
and
as hold on. I never said it was a great love story. I just said like just imagine it, the simple
yeah, but
premise
you referred
is
to it as
star-crossed.
two star-crossed lovers, and Romeo and Juliet isn't really two star-crossed lovers. Romeo and Juliet is a teenage boy who wants to fuck, and he doesn't care
Well-
who he's. able
Well,
to
technically,
As
technically
long
it
as
was a comedy.
And you know what?
Oh,
He
no, it's a
wanted to
tragedy.
fuck
Everyone
because
dies
he's
at the end.
star-crossed, and he fell in.
It's a
But-
comedy because we all laugh at the stupid teenagers.
The thing
Exactly.
is,
Also, the '90s version
just-
of it with John Leguizamo is fucking pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm not
no,
gonna
that's
lie.
very good.
God.
I like
he
Oh,
just
God.
wants to fuck, and it
Ow.
is mentioned at several points that he just wants to fuck because he starts off
That's
pining
a
away
romance.
over a different female that doesn't give him the time of day. Then he finds Juliet. They both show interest, and several other characters go, "Are you really just falling for her because she pays attention to you, unlike the other one?"
Yeah.
And he keeps on
He's
denying
the ultimate simp.
No, that is
Romeo, the
exactly
original
what it
nice
is.
guy.
Romeo, where
That's effectively what it is.
Out the
Romeo
bushes. Needs toilet
falls
paper.
for
Sorry.
Juliet because, unlike the girl that he originally fell for, Juliet
That
will
joke will
actually
fire
touch
over
his,
my brain.
touch his
Rosalind?
dick. Yes.
Rosalind, yeah.
Rosalind.
Unlike Rosalind, Juliet will
Rosalind is
actually
both.
touch his dick. So he
Right.
calls that love.
Let me. Come on,
Again,
touch it.
he's a
little.
simp.
Why did they kill
Over the
themselves
codpiece.
then?
It's effectively a nicer written version of Becky Let Me Smash.
You know what would
Becky,
be
let
fun?
me smash.
You know what
Wow.
would be fun if we all sat around and read Romeo and Juliet.
No,
Oh no, I can't.
It's
I'm
not.
not
It's not
again.
really long, so it wouldn't be something that as long as you can are able to read the structure that fucking
I am
Shakespeare
pentameter.
wrote in. Well, yeah, whatever.
Yes.
all I want
linear
to say,
B, however you want to fucking.
if we do that,
We killed that play in high school. We
Oh,
butchered it.
okay.
yeah, it is Romeo. Yes, Juliet was like 13. Romeo was like 16, 17. But
You know
Oh,
what?
God.
I'm gonna structure
In
this.
the-
I'm gonna sign
in
it
the
up.
time-
I'm gonna write it out for the arcade.
It-
Fucking-
in the
Romeo
time
and
frame
Juliet.
it was written, that was acceptable.
Yep. And again, it
Oh,
comes
yeah.
down to
She's not
Romeo
French.
wanted to get his end away, and Juliet was allowing it.
And
So it was
technically, they're nobles.
the normal high school romance of this is the most important thing in my life because your life is like 5 minutes fucking old. Of course, the last minute seems so important.
All right, and you gotta remember too, Kefki, they were nobles. So
I
that
don't
shit,
care. What
It-
did I have to
she-
do with anything?
she'd have been married. Technically, she was supposed to get married anyway, but she fucking fell in love with Romeo. Her father was going to marry her off.
I don't care if they're nobles. I don't care if it's old times. That's still gross.
Make fast my longsword hole.
You can't. I've learned this.
And also,
You cannot use modern sensibilities to judge past
I
actions.
absolutely can use whatever sensibilities I want. I think it's gross.
I think you should use all the sensibilities.
I
How did we get here?
I dislike the
for-
notion of using modern sensibilities to judge past actions
It's
taken in the
gross.
past.
It's
Hell-
gross. A 13-year-old is a child.
Yes.
That's
to
gross.
us,
That's
it's
gross.
In the
It's
context
gross.
of the time period, this was allowed. We're not saying
But
it was-
even back then, she only been on
Oh.
the earth 13 years. 13 years doesn't get
And
any
she'd have been-
longer or
and-
shorter. It's gross.
In 13 years, she'd have been well on the way of having her first child.
And that's gross.
I don't make the
people
goddamn
died,
rules,
man.
Kefki.
Needed to
I
start having
know,
kids.
but I'm
Life
saying
expectancy-
the rules are gross.
But life expectancy was like what, 25 at most? You were 25, you were ancient.
Hold on,
No,
there's
If I
some-
remember
gross.
correctly, at the beginning
is
of
true.
the play, Juliet's mother was very upset with the husband because he was starting to think about marrying her off, and she was angry because Juliet is their only surviving child. Of all the children they've had,
Aw.
she was the last surviving child, so she was very upset about this.
That's the
Yeah,
main reason why
yeah.
the contention happened. But my
The-
main concern, in terms of contention, is concession, or concession. And so, should we serve buttered popcorn or non-buttered popcorn? What do you?
Butter
Buttered.
popcorn. Don't be a heathen.
There's no question. You gotta have butter on your popcorn.
What?
Like
Don't be a
40
heathen.
pounds of it.
What are you going
Yeah.
to do? Be
Layered.
a full-blown white woman and just drink vodka?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at you. You don't want to be a white woman.
Are you
Look.
are you trying to keep
I
your
don't want to be a
figure?
white woman. No.
Adam. As a black man, I'm taking your Mexican card. Hand it over, sir. Hand it over, damn it.
No.
No,
Hold on.
hand it over.
How do I lose the Mexican card and I turn into a white woman?
By being a white woman
I
on
don't
the
know,
diet,
welcome
by
to the club,
asking
Adam.
about butterless popcorn.
Exactly.
Pumpkin spice latte is now your identity.
No popcorn. No popcorn.
You can't. No more
actually like
No more
pumpkin spice latte.
tacos. No more.
I had
No more
a pumpkin-
tacos.
Wait,
I had a
what about-
pumpkin spice latte that was really good this one time.
You
I've had
have
that
to
are
get it-
trash, but I
You
had
have to
one that
get
was
it in
really
no
good.
fat milk because you're watching your figure.
And Adam, when you say tortilla, you gotta say
Tortilla.
tortilla. Yup.
Tortilla.
Quesadilla,
Yeah. Yep.
potatoes.
Yep.
Pig.
Yep. You're white now. As the black man on the panel, I have decreed.
That's horrible. These are
Jul-
epiphanies that are
Jalapenos.
As the alpha minority in the room that grants me certain liberties and powers
Jalapenos.
that I prefer to use, I have to exercise, Adam. Sorry, it is what it is. Hand over your card. Hand over your Mexican card now. Right now.
So wait, hold on. What about So
Jalapenos.
do I have to go from KFC to Popeyes?
No, that
you-
would be the other way around.
You gotta go from Popeye to KFC. As a matter of fact, no, you gotta go from Popeye to Bojangles.
I like Bojangles. Hey, wait, do not besmirch Bojangles.
See?
Bojangles
See?
be good. What?
See? I'm
what?
just saying.
Bojangles be good.
Exactly. The white woman is saying so. Again,
What
you're now
is
gonna have to go Bojangles.
Is
No,
that like,
Bojangles
another
be good. You have their Cajun stuff. It's good.
If
Mr. Bo.
you want to go for
It burns
the
my innards,
whitest-
though. And I am not white. I'm only half white. Thump you upside your head.
See, Kefki, you're
No, maybe get the water bottle. I will get it. You see the name, Judge Alexander. I'm judge, jury, and executioner.
You are the law.
Hello.
And if
You're
you're going
jalapeno.
for the whitest,
That's gonna be the name of my daughter.
if you're going for the whitest fried chicken,
Jalapenoa.
you aren't going from Popeyes to Bojangles. Bojangles is kind of up there with Popeyes. It would be
I would have said
KFC,
churches or something.
or
My favorite is
no,
KFC.
Churches is kind of in between.
Churches is my
Popeyes.
favorite. Oh, hands down. I love
And-
churches.
Okay,
Like I will
oh,
go out of my way
churches.
for churches.
Churches is good.
Yeah, but the one that you would go for the whitest option is you have to go straight to Maryland fried chicken.
Hold on, wait, no.
Wait.
Okay, hold on.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
agreed.
play the Play-Doh white people chicken. Isn't it what's it called? Chick-fil-A?
You can. All right. As when the rules state, you can no longer eat fried chicken, baked chicken. You have to only eat full unseasoned
Oh
chicken.
God, no.
No, you
Ooh,
can also
I
do
hate
grilled.
baked chicken.
Hold
Love
on,
that.
hold on.
Yeah,
hold on.
all right, I'll
There's
give you grilled.
a lot of chicken that was prepared Mexican ways that I was used to, but
Nope.
took the card away. So how am I supposed to enjoy these delicious?
Tier,
Exactly. But
tier. You know
yes.
what? It between Bojangles and KFC though, Bojangles is more spicy. So I don't
Oh, you're
understand how
correct.
that's the white woman's chicken.
Like I said, Bojangles
And this
is
what's
kind
going on.
Bojangles is kind of in the same tier as Popeyes because it's a southern-only chicken place.
Oh, I like
If you're
Yeah.
Popeyes
talking
chicken.
about white people fried chicken, you have to go for Maryland fried chicken.
Maryland,
Mhm.
the Northeast, Maryland.
Yes.
Maryland fried chicken,
They
which
have
is
fried chicken. I
Yes.
thought they had
We
fried,
do.
like shrimp or corn or.
You can't have
fried
no
shrimp.
crabs.
I like
We have
fried shrimp.
crabs.
Ooh,
Maryland
Wait.
has crabs.
There's
wait.
there's
no.
a creek for that.
That's not a chicken though.
But yeah, Maryland Fried Chicken is a fried chicken chain that started in Delaware, not Maryland.
Yeah, it's an insult.
My cousin had got a shirt that said, "I got crabs at Joe's," from Joe's Crab Shack one time.
Nice.
I'm like, oh
Nice.
God, that's a horrid shirt.
No,
But I
You
will
need to get some
say-
ointment for that.
I will say one good thing about Maryland Fried
It
Chicken.
was so funny.
Maryland
What?
Fried Chicken had the best gravy. Because it actually had fucking
Gravy?
gravy. Yeah,
What, for like your biscuits? Yeah.
for your mash.
And no,
What?
you can't
Mashed
have
potatoes.
biscuits anymore, Adam. You gotta have rolls.
Ew. No, you want the biscuits.
No, he can't. He's
No,
not
but
allowed
that's
to have them.
prepared differently.
A corn-
White
Cornbread.
woman now.
Oh,
He can't have no cornbread either, Kefki.
Cornbread. I need some
Kefki-
He
cornbread.
can't have dinner rolls either. He has celiacs now.
Wow.
You're
want
right.
celiac.
Damn.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Damn. I
Beans
forgot.
and cornbread.
Gluten and
had
corn.
five
How
beans.
Wait, hold on, wait. This is you're talking about a fictional Adam, right?
No, we're talking about you. I have to creed that you lost your. Look, the only group that will accept you is the white woman. So you gotta go through. We can't leave you raceless. All right.
This is the punishment for asking if we go for unbuttered popcorn.
Hold on, wait. Now I'm deemed a white woman.
Yes.
Yes.
5 years of being a white woman, David.
How does this happen?
By the laws
How
of
do I
the
keep
internet.
losing fucking?
Because the only way that anyone ever considers unbuttered popcorn is they're a white woman on a diet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no. In all fairness, you'd ask like, okay, there's a popcorn, and you don't want anything on it, so.
That's bland as hell.
What
How
are
could
you, a
anybody
fucking
eat popcorn
alien?
with
Oh my
nothing?
god.
Again, you're either an alien or you're a white woman on a diet.
Adam, keep talking, and I'll add another 5 years on top of your sentence.
Oh
Keep
God.
talking.
Wait, what's the first 5 years?
You got five. You got a 5 year sentence of being a white woman.
I don't like these Stanky's rules. I object.
Overruled. I'm the judge.
Oh.
I'm the law.
Ah!
His judge, jury, and executioner of white women. There you go.
Yeah, well,
Other things
that's,
are white women.
that's not a
brown
good.
cow.
I'm not gonna lie, Tear. That's not a good book. Even
Yeah, that's not a
rules
year
that
book.
we're playing. Okay, well, it's not my book either.
You know what? You know what? I'm about to switch to my official avatar of judginess. which as once I put that one on, it's official.
Oh no.
I don't
Oh.
know why, but I was half expecting as he's flipping through the different options for one of them to be the bicycle store episode version of him.
Ooh.
This is the official judge tier
And-
look.
Thank you, Adam, for getting that joke.
I got you.
God damn it!
Get your bicycle stole. Come on. I'll give you a spot.
You will
Go ahead,
report.
Bobby.
You will report to Angela tomorrow morning for your orientation. All right.
Angela.
Yep. You'll report to her tomorrow morning for orientation. You'll do whatever she says she tells you to do.
Oh,
Wait.
fuck you. And fuck that. And you know what I'm gonna say? Yeah, I gotta watch
And don't you watch no Mexican shows anymore? Don't you watch? You can't watch Telemundo.
Oh no! It's y'all made me think of popcorn. Oh, Christmas is past. I'm not gonna be able to find any of those tins with the multiple types of popcorn in them. They got
You
the
can't
caramel
find them.
popcorn and the butter popcorn, and
You
they
can
got
still
the
find those.
yeah. I haven't seen any.
You haven't
And
been out of the
again-
house.
Shut up.
Again, no Telemundo. You can't watch. You only get 3 channels you can watch: Lifetime, Oxygen, and HBO. I swear to God,
Ew.
don't you go to Telemundo.
Listing off a bunch of channels. Congratulations, sir. Where are you going with this?
I'm telling you all the stuff you got to do as a white woman.
Yeah, Tier would know. He's a white woman.
I've slept with enough white women to know what a white woman does.
Oh.
Okay.
Except we're talking about ones that
Please,
are on a diet here. You don't know
Mansplain
shit about
white
them.
women to us here.
Those white women are
No,
always
you're
on
right. I
diet.
don't know what a white woman on a diet
We are
does.
not a monolith here.
You're not? Oh.
Yes.
I don't know what that
She is
means.
not a monolith.
Yeah.
What's a monolith?
A
You're
giant
not
structure.
homogenous.
A singularity.
Wait, a giant
You are
structure.
not one.
You're not homogenous.
Not
One thing.
like milk? What?
Milk is homogenized.
It's you
Oh.
don't have to worry about whatever the fuck.
Homogenized milk
Tears
is
then.
making all the different components actually glom together in one uniform structure.
Oh, one uniform. Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
But you're right, Sam. I have never slept with a white woman on a diet.
Yeah.
Nope, I have not.
Because you like them fat asses.
Goddamn right.
Whoa, hold on.
I know my friend.
If we're gonna be talking about congealed fat asses, I'm.
Why is it congealed?
Congealed.
That
Did you not
was
get service lot?
Ew.
I like you, but I cannot lie.
I cannot lie.
But do you like them congealed, apparently?
Oh, God.
No, yeah. Well, I kind of.
Adam has
Some
found his
verbiage.
distraction to get away from being the white woman on a diet and has
Yeah.
gone over
Like
to
jelly
Tier
in that trunk.
congealed asses.
Congealed.
Think about that.
Oh, God.
Think about a hunchback, but instead of
Yeah.
a hunchback, it's a congealed back.
It's
I
her
like
butt.
I like a nice round
Hunch butt.
ass.
How would that work?
A hunch
a chubby
butt.
gut.
A hunch butt
Hunchback.
of Notre Dame.
Wait,
Sorry.
hunchback. The hunchback, and he.
Look,
rings
I've
the bells.
seen some hunch butts. I've seen them in the wild.
I've
So,
seen.
God bless
I've
them.
I've gone to Walmart. I've seen them too.
No.
They're
Is
they're
more
like so
common.
short standing. They sit down though, and they're taller than their husbands because their butt raises them up 4 feet in the air. Got cake.
Pound cake.
She got an ass like a goddamn sack of taters.
It's gonna be pound cake when they're done. with it.
Lumpy.
Oh.
I said
You
sack of
said it.
taters, not
Someone
mashed
had
potatoes.
to follow it
Angels.
up.
Lumpy. A sack of taters is lumpy. She got a butt like a sack of taters. I'm concerned. She need to go to doctor. Lumpy butt. God, Tara, why do you do this? Why do you put this stuff in my brain? Now I'm gonna see
I'm
lumpy
evil.
butt all night.
Say, I'm about to show you a picture. I want you to show our friends.
Oh God.
A lumpy butt? No.
I was just about to shoot Kefki a link because you can still get popcorn samplers without even leaving the house.
Oh,
Amazon exists.
There was
Oh.
a point we could have turned left
oh,
We could have,
thank
but we
you.
don't.
and avoided such.
I like them popcorn samplers.
Kevin, I think I found your car.
8
Sweet
pounds of
boy.
popcorn.
Yeah, I think
Whoa.
I found a perfect car for you.
Or sorry, 8 gallons of popcorn.
Oh,
Share your picture,
oh,
Simon.
thank you. Thank you. Nice.
Whoa!
All that popcorn.
that,
Ooh.
that car got junk in the trunk.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Fact.
Dude, even better if like you hit the nitrous and all the gas
It
goes
comes out
out.
the middle.
Yeah.
Comes out the flaming tailpipe in the middle.
Where's
Yup.
the picture, Tara?
Display
you
it
gotta watch
on screen.
the main live.
Oh, dear God.
And
like
you know how
the
some
Batmobile.
engines kind of have that whap noise as they get hit by NOS? Why does that make too much sense with this?
Car got back.
That car's gassy.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's just one example of the myriad of options where you can get 8 to 16 gallons of.
Oh my God, that looks wonderful.
The
though.
thing with that is that popcorn is
All that
really good
popcorn.
maybe the second day.
Oh my goodness!
That
Are you
is
still
after
talking
it's
about
popped.
the popcorn?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, the samplers, the sample
Okay, hold on,
popcorn, it stays for a pretty good long while. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Because they put the
Here's an
caramels and preservatives.
Here's an honest question.
Wow.
I've heard that going on a movie for a first date is a no-go. I agree. I think that's a bad thing. If you're going on
Why?
a date, if you're trying, honestly, you want to get to know the person before, because at least you want to know what kind of movie you're going to. But if you're going into a movie,
oh, sorry, go on. Sorry.
one second, let me just finish. If you are going into a movie and you're gonna watch it, I do think that popcorn and a flavor kind of pop, like a Reese's kind of, or some people put like peanut M&Ms in their popcorn type of thing. So yeah, there's your anti-bland popcorn bullshit.
Reese's popcorn.
Now,
Yeah, you add
if
candy to it.
you are going for unbuttered popcorn at a movie theater, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not so much that movies are a bad first date, it's only a movie's a bad first date.
Yeah. So like if you start out with a dinner beforehand and go for a later showing, I think that's perfectly great. I love that. I think that's fun. But it would be better if the first date is like a coffee and then in the afternoon, and then the second one is the dinner and a movie. So I agree with Adam, you have a little bit more to talk about. And it's nice to end the night, and then you end the night after the movie. Hopefully it's gone well, like with the dinner before, and then you can take a walk.
See, I was going to say what I think would be better is you have a thing that you do before a movie, then you go to a movie, then you go to dinner, because then over dinner you have something to talk about.
That's a good point. Yeah, you could talk about the movie. Yeah.
So you get normal first date jitters in a starting conversation, perhaps a walk, then you go to movie, you watch the movie, then if there is nothing else for you to talk about during dinner, you at least can talk about the dinner and the movie.
Hold on. First, I gotta say I love the way that Sora was like, yeah, then you could just take a walk. And then
take a walk.
Yeah.
The way that you were saying, I was like, yeah, then if things don't work out, well, just fucking take a walk.
Take a walk.
Yeah, it's fucking
You take a hike.
Let's get out of here, dude.
It's great to take a walk, and then you can like tuck your arm in the arm and then walk, and it's just so cute and great. I love that.
You wouldn't like that.
Like the best part of
Get
it.
out of
Date.
here.
See, I think a really
Okay, hold on.
Romance
Whoa. Bonus round, Sora. Gentleman is standing inside or outside of the sidewalk.
Outside, of course.
Outside. Okay, well,
Why?
that way if someone gets
because I will get hit by the car before she does.
Oh.
Yeah, it's if someone splashes, it's the guy that gets splashed. If someone jumps the curb, it's the guy that gets hit. It's they're on the outside, more dangerous side.
Okay. There's nothing more like giggling making than when you're walking, and you have to like go single file. And then the guy just gently puts his hand on the small of your back to guide you in front, just to push you so you go ahead, and then reconvenes beside you once the coast is clear. You can walk abreast again.
That's when you
I
hug
think
someone.
that's
Oh,
like peak
that is-
romantic.
That is 2 terms. Hold on. Giggly making? How does
Yeah,
it wait?
like,
Giggly?
for me, that would be like, oh, this is okay. This earns like a
Okay.
second, third, fourth date
And
immediately.
what was the marching in line or
Walking abreast.
walking abreast?
That's when you're like beside each other.
Oh wow! Okay.
That doesn't just mean that you're walking on 2 hills.
No, well, I'm gonna try another dub, and she's gonna tell me to fuck right on. But go ahead. Yes, let's go. I am learning a lot. I love it. We're still live.
Yes.
Yes.
Shit.
Now, I did just notice the time. Shall we go for parting words and
No.
go around the horn, or
Sure.
how do you guys feel?
I got
Up to
work
you.
in the AM.
You're in charge of the reins there, Sanguine.
Well, I heard Tyr say that he has work in the morning, so we should
Oh,
probably be
yes.
nice
I'm
and
sorry.
go around the horn.
Yeah, I got work today.
So, who wants to start off?
Well,
It
I
should
can
be-
go.
oh. Go ahead.
Because I can finish off with what Rotten Corpse says. He still says that first date should always be lunch. That's not a bad idea. I don't think it should always be lunch, but I understand from a talking perspective, I think that's not a bad place to go. And then yes, a walk. Walking side by side, talking to the person. Doesn't have to be at night. You can take a walk, after your lunch. I think it's perfect. You need to do that. Yeah.
To my mind,
Dating advice
first-
with minions of the zoo.
first dates need a lot of talking opportunity, but I would say the other thing that really helps on a first date, at least to my mind, is having something that if the conversation falters, there's always that to talk about.
Bring up flashcards.
Wait,
Yeah, why
no,
are we-
no.
Why are we taking a walk?
Mitch Nemo gave me the perfect advice. Go to a comedy club or a comedy show. If the evening is a success, if she enjoyed the comedy, you get your hand raised in victory because she enjoyed herself. There's always plenty of opportunity to talk about something afterwards. And again, while you're waiting for it to begin, y'all talking and whatnot. So, wise man, that Mitch Nemo. Wise man.
Yeah, for me, it's you need plenty of time to talk, but also something that gives you something to talk about. If you're both kind of nervous and you're blanking, is really nice. So either walking someplace interesting, where like if there's a local event
Ooh,
going on,
like a
walking
botanical
through the
garden.
local event.
Or something like that. If you have it in your town.
Yep,
That's
walking
nice.
through an interesting park, walking through an interesting garden, walking through something that allows it to be oh shit, I don't know what to talk about. Ooh, did you see that? That's kind of cool. Just something to give you an easy conversational out if needed.
Mm-hmm.
But anything else to add to your parting words, or was that it, Sora?
That's it.
Okay,
That
who
was a
wants
fun
up next?
discussion. Thank you. Also,
I'm
hi,
gonna leave
Six.
off with my classic lines. If you're passionate about sex, would devour him. Don't let him devour you.
You have no choice in that matter. Shall we go Adam next?
In regards to what we were conversing earlier, I would suggest a good way to attract a mate might be
Do a
perhaps
mating dance.
sitting. Yes, sitting, perhaps at a park or at a chess table. You might be able to find somebody up your alley if you were to just sit still at a seclusive park and not interact with anybody, and that would be the way to go.
If you're sitting and you find someone up your alley, I fear that you've just sat upon someone.
But glad the joke. In all honesty, I want to thank everybody for laughing at the jokes. Thanks, Sanguine, for letting me hang out with you. And
Always fun.
yeah, I love y'all, and God bless.
Kefki,
Hmm?
parting words.
Plain popcorns for bitches.
No, it's already been covered. It's white women on diets. Get the line right.
That's what I said, bitches.
God damn it, Kefki, I'm taking your white woman card. You're not getting his.
What?
You're getting his Mexican card. God damn it.
Wait, that's not my Mexican card, is it?
It is. I'm taking your Mexican card. I took her white girl card, and I'm gonna swap them. You
So you're not
not
even-
eat tacos, Kefki, and you better eat them. You only get 2 channels: Telemundo and BBC.
You're not even making a new Mexican
Just
card. You're just
tacos.
recycling Mexican cards.
I
I'm
can't eat
black.
the spicy foods.
You better learn to eat it. 5 years,
No.
hard labor.
My tummy will hurt.
There's other stuff you can eat. You can eat chalupas. You can have tortillas.
Chalupa.
I'm going to tell a joke once we go off air, but I can't say it on air.
Chalupa. Quesadilla.
So I'm going to
Wanna eat
leave off
tacos?
with luck and victory are fickle sluts ready to belong to any that sees them.
Oh
And
my.
with that, have a good night, all. The zoo is closed.
Night.
Night.
No.
And
I will take your Mexican card.